They discovered this world and made sure it was well preserved and protected by different devices, always way ahead of the time of people that were on Earth's surface. First few generations were solely preoccupied by themselves, but latter generations grew and new members would come and settle in until this country under African sand was born and had more than 1 million people. It is not a secret that rulers from above knew about them, but they were so strong that nobody even wanted to mention them, as nobody wants to mention possible enemy they cannot defeat. For centuries it worked well, and then some of the people started engaging with surface and leaving books behind in the library for students that exhibited high humanistic morality. Some of them decided to get rich, others decided to share as much as they could. But it was pretty clear that following Second World War this underground nation decided they had enough and do not want to be part of this world anymore. Conduits of air were found going way outside into the universe, beyond the borders of Milky Way. Conduits were in fact everywhere, and some areas in universe were like resting places, so they could be used like small bases to continue exploring. Many explorers went because it was very fashionable. This nation truly was not like any on the world. It was never only privileged few that could do this or that. It looks like with these people there were never just privileged few, but somehow they acted like a group, and it looks like they were always very tight together. From what I can read, this whole place was like a one big family. Pretty soon news came of planets found outside with friends of same intentions like us, and everybody went to this big constellation of planets. Earth in a Milky Way is apparently like small oasis in a desert, but out there are places filled with air and planets filled with food and vegetation everywhere, whole galaxies so friendly to life. Places there are not so much based on killing, and not a single animal eats the other, but air itself is food. Our sexes are ways energy flows out of us, and sex itself is so much more than here where it is hidden nasty act. I read all of this and immediately I thought to myself that I would like to go to this place myself, and was left wondering why is it that Jim never really took a liking to this trip.